So I'm working on this new album, um, and I've released the first phase of songs from it, which ended with Spirit of Adventure. Also, Spirit of Infinite Adventure mashup. It's a great name, Jacob. So this new album, I've released the first, I think the first 4 songs, because Age is a bonus track. It's not going to be on the main album. It doesn't fit in with the main picture of the album, but it's something I needed to write and get out there, because it's about something personal. So that was for my own mental therapy, but it's not part of the greater album picture. So there's 5 a.m., Fight the Moon, M239, and an Infinite Adventure are the 4 released tracks that are going to be on the album. And I consider that kind of phase 1. So there's going to be a bit of a break now while other stuff gets finished. Like, there are several more songs on the album that I haven't released yet. But I'm kind of want to do, what I basically want to do is, at least the current plan is 2 phases of singles being released. And then I'll release the whole album, which will include a few songs that have not been released. Once I start phase 2, I will release the name of the album, which I've had for like a year. I'll release the name of the album and the kind of concept and hopefully the album artwork as well, which is not made yet, but I know what it's going to be like. And we'll take it from there. But I bring all this up because after that album is out, I think what I'd like to do is more things like Etoile the Traveler, EPs that tell a story. That's the big question, Sage, who asks, is the new album going to have an overarching theme or story, or is it more like Album Huck, where it's a collection of songs across many genres? I don't want to talk too much about it, but I can talk a little bit about it. I can say that in the way that Etoile the Traveler and Jet and the Valkyrie are stories. The whole album is one narrative, and like I have that narrative very clearly in my mind. It doesn't necessarily mean like I have said publicly what that narrative is. For Jet and the Valkyrie I did. For Etoile the Traveler I didn't. I left it more vague, but you can kind of read into the lyrics and pick up on it. So where those two are like very clearly concept narrative albums, this new one is less so. It is still a concept album, but there's less one narrative that's going on. That's just like one story from start to end. It's not really that. It's a different kind of narrative. It's a different kind of story thing happening. And the songs that are in phase 1 are kind of a good, like one chunk of that. So it made sense to release those ones. And they're also kind of similar musically. They're all pretty, they're all like that sort of stuff. All kind of spacey. Like Fight the Moon, M239. Those are very obviously starry songs. And then Infinite Adventure, like the music video, I tailored to be a little starry to fit in with phase 1, you know, stuff like that. So I have this picture, I have this architecture in my mind of the new album. It's gonna be neat.